Hello, mortals. Oh my goodness, I'm the Booktube Goddess, the #1 drag queen booktuber on YouTube. This is a get ready with me where I put on drag makeup before I film videos, and I am running late. I usually am at like the contour stage by this time, but I don't know what happened to the time. Let's brush this off. So you will get to see how I contour. And you're welcome to judge me because I know it is a little crazy. So how is everyone doing? Oh, I have some great news. We still have a bunch of boxes in my garage, and my husband was organizing and cleaning things out, and he found my lost wigs. I had 4 wigs in a when I moved. Oh geez, so it's supposed to look like that. I had 4 wigs when I moved houses in Vegas, and I thought they were lost. I was convinced they were lost, but he found them in the garage, not in the greatest shape. They've been in garage for a month in over 100-degree weather, which sort of destroyed all the hairspray. But I tried to revive them. One of them may be a lost cause, the short pink one. But I'm going to try my Doris Day one today. So anyway, who's here? Oh, God, I can't believe I'm running so late. I did not get your DM. And did you send it to me in Twitter or Facebook? If it's in Facebook, I have no idea how to how to get a DM from Facebook. But the ones I check are the ones that pop out are the ones on Twitter and the ones on Instagram. Okay, sorry, I don't see you on Twitter or Instagram. So we'll work that out. Anyway, we have Lori, we have Lynette, we have Britta. Thank goodness, I haven't seen you in so long. Thank you for joining us, Britta. And yeah, I think we're all just seeing found wigs. Yeah. Oh, and we have Cool Gamer. Thank you for showing up, Cool Gamer. Oh, and we have, yes, the lost wigs have been found. And we have Fit to be Read. Yay! Famous booktubers and their Instagram. Let me check Instagram again. I am so nimble on social media. Not. No, sorry, I don't see it on Instagram. Well, I'll send it again. Anyway, okay, let's start contouring because I am so far behind. Also, normally what I do is I put on the eyebrows with cream, and then I darken them with powder. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, if anyone's interested in my writing journey, writing has been going pretty well. Actually, it's been going very well, insofar that I'm writing consistently. But I got a request from an agent for a full version of the manuscript, which is always a challenge for for people, because getting an agent is just so difficult. But they usually don't result in being an agent, but it's a first step, so I'm happy with that. And it's for a book that I didn't think would give me an agent, so. Anyway, that's my update. Okay, so we'll just go with these eyebrows. Not my best eyebrows. I don't know why I'm running late, because it didn't feel like I was running late. But then suddenly I was rushing around. Okay. This dark contour in the so-called pockets. Yeah, I'm just really trying to rush through this part. Oh, Fit, I still haven't done your 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. That is a hard one to do. I mean, obviously it takes planning. I haven't figured it out. Hopefully I'll get to it one day. What I do plan to do today is to, because I don't really normally do single book review videos, and I know I know people once in a while ask me about a book I've picked on Shelve It or Shove It. So I think I'm just going to do like a whole bunch of book reviews, real quick book reviews of the books I've read this year for Shelve It or Shove It for the first 6 months. Okay. Sorry you missed the last. Oh, don't be sorry, please. Had social engagement. Well, that's much more important. Cappuccino. Yeah, we'll see if that goes anywhere. The request for the Fool. My fantasy is contemporary fantasy. I mean, my middle grade, it's a middle grade. I'm doing middle grade, and it's contemporary fantasy. Ooh, recording with an author. That's exciting. Oh, always time zones. They always screw me up too. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's not fun. It is not fun. Well, I have not found it being fun. Well, with the 6 Degrees, yeah, you have to be creative for that one. Yeah, so the Shelve It or Shove It video, or this review video, is just going to be the first 6 months. So maybe I'll do these a couple times a year. That's probably. Ooh, that's 6 book reviews in one sitting. But they're going to be fast. Okay, this is something that I normally do before I get on here. And anyone that uses makeup is going to think this is crazy because my face has foundation and powder. And I'm going, and I've only seen drag queens do this, so this is not for your normal, everyday makeup. It's I'm putting foundation over the powder. So this is how. I cut the cheek. Do this on this side. And that's where I cut cheeks. And then I set it with powder. So there's like lots of layers of foundation going on here. Let's do that. And then I'll just let it set here while I do the other makeup. The other thing I do, why didn't you contour the nose? Okay. And then I put powder underneath. So if any eye makeup goes crazy, I can catch it. Okay. So now I look like a ghost, like I'm supposed to before I get to the eyes. Okay. Malamander. Oh, it's a middle grade, 3.5 out of 5. Yeah, I wouldn't continue a series if I just gave a 3.5. Some people with oily skin do foundation over the. Oh well, Lori would know. Yeah, but this is more a drag queen thing, just to get a real graphic cut, which you could do with the card. But I find it easier just to do it like I did it. Finished Origins. That sounds like a nonfiction in broad daylight. Oh, you guys in those What are they? Oh, true crime. There's true crime books. Picked up Electra, the ancient Greek Electra. Bully terrorized the town, was shot dead in front of a dozen witnesses. So I assume the person that shot him got a light sentence or wasn't convicted. Because, a jury of the peers, if someone was I mean, that's the thing about jury trials. Even though they're directed to follow the law, sometimes they just go off script because, they're human and have a conscience. You would hope. Yeah, there we go. Despite the witnesses, no one would say. I have not heard of Laylene Paul's The Bees. Yeah, that's definitely what it sounds like, Cappuccino. Someone wanted to protect whoever did it. Okay, well, I'm going to use my template again. Oh, what color? You know what? I'm going to try sort of an orange and yellow. Just orange and yellow. So let me find a good orange. Go with that orange. Just give these. Let's do. Okay, so we'll see what happens when I go to this. Oh, I finally saw the end of Stranger Things, which I like. I like Stranger Things a lot. I won't spoil it by talking about the cliffhanger, but I like it when a author or director or script writer, whatever, just goes there. They just go there. Not specifically talking about Stranger Things, but things like an author not being afraid to kill off a character that people love, that type of thing. I really screwed the template up over here. Okay. And yeah, let's go ahead and dip into the yellow. Again, this is all Flash Palette cream, which I'm using as cream undertones. Oh, I subscribe to BritBox, which is the British or BBC pay-per-view channel. And you can see, like, I guess the main thing are their procedural mysteries and like the Jane Austen sort of those types of romances or retellings. And they have some Dickens and stuff. But they also have released the entire seasons of the classic Doctor Who. And I've forgotten how much I enjoy the classic Doctor, and I still say Tom Baker is the best quintessential Doctor. I think for under the eyes, I'm just gonna do a little smear. Go all the way up. Okay, and let's just put a little bit of powder over this. Okay, so let's start with yellow. My issue with yellow is it's so hard to get a yellow that actually shows up. I think I may be being too aggressive with the face paint. Okay, I'm missing a lot, so let me just go through. Katie is here. Thank you. Oh yeah, I do like Death and Robots is a short animation series of kind of reminds me of like heavy metal back in the 80s, but with little stories. I do like Death and Robots, and I also love that Netflix series Black Mirror. I mean, it's like Twilight Zone. Some of them are hit and miss, but overall, I really like Black Mirror. The first show of the first season of Black Mirror almost made me stop watching it completely, about the prime minister being blackmailed to have sex with a pig. That was a bit too much for me, but after I got through that, uh, loved it. I Need to Read the Road by why do I want to say Kinsey? Jack Kerouac, which is a classic. It's no. If you're talking about Netflix, the Death and Robots, it's not social horror or thriller or literary. They're just fun little science fiction vignettes. Empire Stars and Freeze Frame. I haven't read either. Well, Empire Star sounds familiar, but I have not read Freeze Frame. Freeze Frame. Oh, I got new TV. Yeah, I do love Death and Robots because they're really short. They're like 10, 15-minute little animated clips, and each clip is different. It's if we're talking about Kerouac's, The Road. It's very stream of consciousness. It's very, and of course you read it for the prose. You don't read it for the story or plot. Stitch is here. Good evening. To stream on a TV rather than watching on, watching on an iPad. Although my husband does it a lot. Damages with Glenn Close. Oh, if you're looking for, what's it called? The Good Wife, which is about a housewife who was once a lawyer, but she quit her job to sort of raise the kids and support her lawyer husband. Anyway, they get a divorce, and he's like a politician now. And there's lots of seasons on it, but I think it's a really good series. And there's a spin-off series called The Good Something Else. The Good Something. Which is also good, but in a different way because it's more campy. Just stream on your laptops are usually have a bigger screen than the iPads. Super fun. Yes, classic Doctor Who. I could just keep watching Tom Baker forever. Story of a group of people that work at a call center, but their job is removing posts from the internet and what they see and how that affects their perceptions. I might start my first modern Starman. I think if you really love classic Star Trek, Strange New Worlds is more, vibes more with the old Trek. Discovery, I really enjoyed, I think the first 2 seasons, and then it kind of got off the rails. I'm still annoyed that they changed Klingons because what was wrong with the Klingons from the Next Generation? Nothing. Prefer classic Who. Yeah, but they have a lot, not a lot, but they have some of the because the ones they lost are usually the first and the second Doctor, but they have some on the brick box. I think they have all the third Doctors. I'm not sure, but I do like the third Doctor, who is more of a swashbuckler. I think he's a handsome man with snow white hair, but he was. And his entire run, he was trapped on Earth for some reason. But those have some, and in the writing, it's a writing I like because you don't watch classic Doctor Who for these special effects or costumes. Move my old TV into a room to watch DVDs. Person of interest. I don't think I've seen that. Oh, it's number 2. That's interesting. Yeah, a lot of it is your memories of when you first started watching Doctor Who. Number 2 was a long time ago. But he's what I would call the clown. He was like the first real... Well, he was pretty much polar opposite from Doctor 1, which is the old, distinguished, elderly gentleman. And the second Doctor was more of sort of the clown with the big raccoon coat. I have not seen that. Oh, Delaney. Okay, that's... Excuse me. Why is familiar? Not heard of Freeze Frame. Why can't I say the word frame? Oh, the road by... Okay, I'm talking about On the Road. You're right. You're right. The Good Fight. There we go. Oh, you liked it better than The Good Wife. Yeah, I like The Good Fight because it has this camp that's really tongue-in-cheek that makes it a lot of fun to watch. You've watched all the new Who. 4 and 7. 7. Oh, dear. Okay. Tom Baker, Peter Davidson, 5, 6. Sylvester McCoy. Yeah. He's another one of the clown doctors that really played it for funny. I think Dr. 4, Tom Baker, is sort of a blend. There's that really funny comedic element to it, but there's something... He's a doctor, I think, that I really believe is from another dimension or planet. Yeah. Check out The Good Fight. Okay, so let's press on. I'm not sure I like this yellow. I'm going to go with the pinky rose yellow again. Yeah, I think this is... Yeah, I should have done like half yellow, half orange rather than on top of each other. Oh well. Under, round. Also, talking about the doctor, a lot of times what makes the doctor are his companions. And one thing about the Tom Baker companions is I really like how they played with sort of the opposite characteristics of the Doctor. Like one of the companions that's a favorite among many, especially lesbians. I know many lesbians who love Leela, who was the barbarian from another planet. That's the other thing. It's like kind of like companions that aren't human, which the new Doctor, they almost always have human companions. But anyway, Leela is like this barbarian, and her first instinct is to kill. So, and the Doctor kind of teaches her that maybe killing's not always the best first course of action. And it's interesting to see her growth. But the other one is Romana. And Romana is another Time Lord. And I think she's the only Time Lord companion, unless you count the granddaughter of the very first Doctor. Anyway, she's like a Time Lord, but she's all book learning, and the Doctor's all experience. And so that dynamic's really, really great in the first incarnation of Romana. And then she regenerated in the regenerated Romana was more like Doctor Who. It was more like played like Tom Baker. And if you're not a Doctor Who fan, sorry for boring you with this. Trivia. The first incarnation of Romana, who there was a whole season called The Keys of Time. But one of those episodes, I believe, was written by Douglas Adams. Okay, well, that I think is as deep as the oranges get. So I think I'm just going to I kind of want to do another orange just to see how it looks. Oh, I am reading. I'm still reading. I haven't been very good at reading. Been going through a little bit of a reading slump. Mostly, I think, because I just want to focus on writing. But I'm still reading Tchaikovsky's Children of the Mind. Really like it. Really glad that Fit to Be Read recommended it, because I don't know if I would have found it otherwise. Because the name of that author is the same as that musician or the composer, so it's like, it just seems very old fashioned. But that's the thing about science fiction, I think, of why it sort of lost popularity in the I guess 80s to 90s, because it used to be science fiction was much more popular than fantasy, mostly because there wasn't that much fantasy. And then it switched to fantasy, and it's never switched back to science fiction. But I think people have this preconceived notion that science fiction is very dry, or that it's all technical, the science part of science fiction. But when you read a good science fiction story, it's really about the story is driven, or should be driven, by the characters. And there are just so many good characters in Children of the Mind. Got some black. And a lot of great aliens. That's one of my favorite parts of science fiction, are the aliens, if there are aliens in it. Okay, I'm just going to go around with a tiny brush. What's that? Yeah. One way to darken the orange is just add a little black. And I forgot to silence my phone. Oh boy, I'm really far behind. Okay, I'm just going to good fight, person of interest. Did anyone ever see that procedural? I think it's procedural, called, I just forgot it. I want to say Blackmail, Black Site, Black, with the actor from Sex, Lies, and Videotape. It's a very interesting show with a anti-hero. I don't know how everyone finds time to watch things. I'm not working right now and still don't have time. Well, you're a big reader. I think it is high time for non-human companion, or companion from another time period, at least in Yoohoo. Agreed. I usually only watch a couple hours a week. Okay, so that's why. If you haven't seen Stranger Things. Oh, I don't know if you have Netflix, though. Jamie McCrimmon. Oh, yeah, I remember Jamie vaguely. He's like one of the. Is he Scottish? Never a Doctor Who fan growing up. Loved watching old British funny sitcoms. I love Keeping Up Appearances. Some others. I love Are You Being Served? And there's one. I don't know if it's very well known, but it's called Two's Company with Elaine Stritch, who's American. But she plays this loud American novelist who moves to London and hires a butler. And it's about the relationship between the butler and this loud American novelist. Hilarious. Icelandic miniseries of Valhalla Murders. Yeah, binge watching, it's fun. Yeah, sometimes it's a big commitment to binge watch a big series. New habit and the streaming services have changed how TV writers. Yeah, that's interesting. I think it's for the better insofar as that you can have more developed stories on a arc of a whole season that where they plan out character arcs and subplots and that type of thing. Whereas in the old days, when it was just a weekly series, you would get some character development, but like each writer of each show might be a different writer, and it was in like spurts, the character development. And, you usually didn't get a full storyline. Love, Death, and Robots. Oh, there you go. Sometimes you don't need to watch. Yeah, I only really watch on the weekends with my husband. Good for you. Yeah, Children of Time. Are you talking about the Tchaikovsky I'm reading? That's Children of the Mind, I think. Mind. I think. Time goes by. I've seen Vicar Dibley. Oh, classic love. There's a lot of H.G. Wells fans here. Too much like a frat boy fantasy. Well, you're reading the wrong science fiction. Gosh, Ancillary Justice. Check that one out. That one's written where it's just an AI plot line, but everything is written with the pronoun she, because everyone in the future just has one pronoun and it just happens to be she, her. It's really interesting. She does later books where she gets into non-binary, but the Ancillary series is really good. N.K. Jemison's Dying Earth, Flat Earth. Oh my God. It's not Flat Earth. It's Broken Earth. My sister Violet, she has Room for Ponies. I don't remember that one. Blacklist. Thank you, Cap. Yeah, I was way off on that one. A misanthrope running a bookshop. Crime shows. Like I said, I did like that British series Vera with that actress who's fantastic. I should finish watching that. I didn't watch all of them. Oh, Bailey? You're talking about Rumple of the Bailey? Because I like that one. Oh, Vicious? Yeah, old school campy queens that are in a relationship, but they cut each other up. Lex, glad to have. Oh, I'm glad you have slept the whole day. I wish I could do that. The daughter of Dr. Moreau. Huh. Haven't heard of that one. Okay, guys, I need to finish this. Black on this side. I know I got a late start today, but let's try to. Not go too off the rails. Okay, the eyes aren't even, but they don't look blended. I think they look more blended in real life than on camera. Okay, I need to go to eyeliner. I'll be here forever. Okay, what I'm going to do is I kind of liked last week where I didn't do any of the white under the eye. It was all black. I'm going to try that again this week. But I think I did it, the bottom line, too thick last week. So let's. Okay, I think I took this out way too far. They look a little crazy. Okay, so I want to do something with the lids. So, oops. So maybe purple, just something. Yeah, I'll do purple. Did I do that last week? Well, we'll do it again this week. Um, attempt to. Oh, maybe I'll try. Oh man, I'm not a good enough. No, I'm not going to do that. I don't know. We're talking about trying to get a literary agent. I mean, I have to disclose that I do drag on Booktube, but since I plan on writing under a pseudonym, I'm not sure it's a great idea to really publicly come out or to discuss my book, just in case down the road I might not want my author brand to be tied or um, really married to the Booktube Goddess. I don't know. I figure I'll just keep the options open. And this is putting the cart way before the horse. I may never get to that place. This is a lot of purple. Well, I was just going to put glitter on top of this, but I think that may be too much. So I'm going to to set it with translucent powder. Sherlock Holmes, War of the Worlds. Huh. Oh, Lynette, were you the one that was telling me about the retelling of Alice in Wonderland in sort of a modern urban setting or something? Because that was, when I picked this Shelved or Shoved book for this month, that's what I was thinking of. And it wasn't it at all. 50 queer music icons in B Drag Fabulous. Love it. The Athena Club trilogy. Oh, that's interesting. Daughters of Jekyll, Hyde, Moreau, and Frankenstein. That's actually, I'm going to look that one up. That sounds interesting. The writing style is Love It or Hate It for the daughter of Dr. Moreau. The Alchemist's Daughter. Not read that. Lex likes purple, yay! Yeah, me too. I hate waiting for a book to come out. God, having flashbacks to Wheel of Time, because that took like 20 years to read. You like all the books based on Wizard of Oz and Alice in Wonderland. We can't get better than Wicked. Oh, well, I vaguely remember that. Oh my God, that was a long time ago. Barnstormer of Oz. I've been looking for books with vibes of Haunting of Hill House, Rebecca, or even a book similar to Crimson Peak. Do not pick Echo by Thomas Old. No, don't pick that one. Creepy Haunted House. You know, it's a young adult. I'm thinking of these because, okay, Mad About the Hatter. Thank you. I was thinking of the books that I've read for Shelve It or Shove It, because I'm planning on doing a video, hopefully today. But Gallant by V.E. Schwab. I think it's young adult. It was marketed as young adult. I think it may be more of a middle grade than young adult. Or even horror, just even straight up horror. But it does have, or may have the vibe you're looking for, because it's set in or starts in a orphanage. This little girl's in this sort of Dickensian, Oliver Twist type orphanage, and suddenly she gets she's told that she has a unknown rich uncle who has died, but in his will or whatever, he says she can come live in this fancy mansion. And of course, it's I guess it's considered fantasy, but I got a lot of horror vibes from it because I thought it was pretty spooky. But yeah, Gallant by V.E. Schwab. See you, Lex. Thank you so much for stopping by, and cleaning your house is sounds like a priority. Should be a priority more than watching a drag queen slather on makeup. Okay, I'm going to put eyeshadow over this. Okay. God, it looks so patchy on camera, but I swear to you, it doesn't in real life. It could just be the setting of StreamYard, or because I don't have I have the free version. I don't have the expensive, high quality. Talking about orphans and Dickens, and going back to classic Doctor Who, there's a Leela episode where they go to the future and and humanity has retreated to the planet Pluto, that's run by a big corporation. But the tax man, I swear to God, the actor must have played Mr. Bumble on from Oliver Twist. That's Bumble, right? But he is such a ham actor. I just loved him. Okay, so now I'm going to put on some glitter glue over this, and then we'll just... I think I did this glitter last week. Oh well, I'm not going to overthink it. Okay. I'm just getting the glitter ready to apply. Yeah, I don't think you guys can see how interesting this looks because of the glare or whatever. But once I post pictures, look on Instagram or a video, you'll see this. Hopefully, it looks better than what I'm seeing on camera. I should have gotten this purple ready. By the way, I post my Instagram pictures of these looks usually on Sunday, so tomorrow. Okay, moving on. Moving on. To just a little bit of white to crisp it up. Okay. And then we'll finish the eyeliner. Oh boy. New release. Rebecca with Goth. What are we talking about? The Hacienda. Okay. That's the Crimson Peak type. Okay, yeah, that's it. I want to read Mad About the Hatter. Britta loves glitter. Well, I have a lot on today. Priscilla Cratchley. Yeah, that definitely is a Dickens name. Fig, definitely. Hordrena. Oh, I love that name. I just can't get my mouth around it. Hordrena Fig. Eldridge Fig. Aldinga Fig. Yay, everyone loves glitter. My old neighbor was called Glynis Nightshade. Ooh. Yes, yes, I can't believe they're redoing Hocus Pocus 2. Or they're redoing Hocus Pocus. Or they're doing a sequel to Hocus Pocus. They aren't redoing it. Yeah, I think that's pretty exciting. Okay. Yeah, what's amazing is that they're redoing the Hocus Pocus with these actors haven't played the role in what, 20 years? Longer? Hmm. Okay. Where's that black I used for the waterline? I used it last week. Put it up here. This. Oh, do you guys like the black rather than the white on the under eye? Okay, I really don't want to use mascara, but my lashes are kind of dusty and um, has glitter in it. What I might do is try to use this chroma paint just to okay, that did the trick. Okay. So I think the last thing is just to get some black to blend out the eyeliner. I really need to break down and get brushes. That's just, here we go. Are we having fun yet? Okay, so these dramatic. I mean, I know it looks smoky. This really isn't a smoky eye. Not with all the purple glitter. Okay, let's. Okay, I'm going crazy here because I don't like. There's this like little purple glitter on this side that shouldn't be there. Let's see. Okay, that was just bothering me. Okay. Let's just, oh my gosh, throw on some lipstick. Okay. So for lipstick, let's just lipstick. I think this is lip gloss, but it's really pigmented, so. I don't like it. Okay. Why did I get lip gloss? Okay, I need a tiny, tiny brush. This is purple, but it's almost black. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, the purple is really overpowering the orange. How long ago was Hocus Pocus? I'm sure I watched it with my youngest son or with the children I used to babysit. It's been a while. 80s, maybe? Oh, dear. 49. Wow. Oh, okay. It was sooner than I thought. 93. Okay. Oh, Lynette, don't add those extra 9 years. He was 11 in 93. Okay, that makes sense. Perfect age for Hocus Pocus. What books to add to your new Kindle? Well, yeah. You don't need new books if you have a bunch of old books or unread books. Oh, which books of the unread books that you want to add to your Kindle? Wow. Okay, well, let's see. I think I need a little bit more blush. I don't know about this look. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those looks where I look back in a couple days and think, what did I do? Eyeliner. I know I'm not a fan of these lips. What's wrong? Okay. Actually, I have. Oops. My husband found these eyelashes I had in storage, so why don't I go ahead and try a pair of these? Red Cherry Lashes. They aren't red, just the name of the brand. I don't know if these lashes are big enough. Maybe that's why I never wore them. If you're curious, I get the 25 millimeter lashes. They look wonky. Okay, I'm taking it off. Okay, you get to see me have a crisis here. You know what I forgot to do? I'm going to go back into the black. I really meant to do this. Okay, that looks a lot better. Okay, going back to these lashes, you guys are watching me melt down. Okay, so here's my... Are these... Yeah, I'm going back to my old lashes. They're a lot bigger and more dramatic than these. I mean, they look big, don't they? But they're really not. Okay. What time? It's almost 2 hours. Man, this is... Yeah, apologize this is taking so long. But we got to get it right, right? Okay. A very chic and very glam. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm liking it better now that I added the black on the fab as usual. Yes, that's so true. We are our own harshest critics. Oh, I never get recommend. I mean, I'm subscribed to you, Cap. I never get recommended. Need a feel good book. Okay. So if you weren't here at the beginning, I had said I had found my wigs that I had thought I lost in the move, but they've been in a cardboard box for months in 100-degree weather. So I tried to take it out and refresh them as much as I could. So this, I think I did a good job on this one. So I wanted to wear it today, what I call the Doris Day wig. Can I zoom out a little? Can I zoom out, darlings? I'm trying to get into a drag character when I do my videos now. I don't know if they really work, but it's kind of fun for me. Okay. So you can see the entire look. Oh, let's do a necklace. And some. And I got these sheer gloves because my other gloves were really seen better days. But, these cheap little things I got on eBay. But they are so sheer. I want to see if you can see because I don't shave. I'm not that type of drag queen. I want to see if you can, they're so sheer. They're actually harder to put on than other gloves. Come on. Because these fingers. How bad can you see the arm hairs? Look at these fingers. I mean, I like them because they're really cheap. And I like how they hug the arm. But yeah, they're pantyhose type nylon, definitely. I hated wearing those. Reminds me of the days of nylon pantyhose. That's what these are. Well, it is what it is. Let's see how long it takes me to put on another pair. What would I do with the other pair? Drop. I am looking for... Oh, there it is. That's the other thing, is they fold up so small. So do nylon hose ever like stretch out so it's easier, like the second or third time you put them on? Or are they always going to be this? Oh well. You totally see through them. Okay, well, gosh, this has been 2 hours. I'm sorry this has taken so long. I went in some directions I don't normally go to. Like I said, I'm going to I'll take pictures afterwards and put them on Instagram, and then I'll decide whether I liked today's look or not. I don't really notice them. Yeah. Yeah, these are probably fine. These are probably fine. Yeah, definitely. Okay, guys, thank you once again for joining me. I'll be back next week, I hope. If not, I'll put a comment on YouTube. But as per usual, may all the books you read be blessed.